What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of COVID-19 Circuit Breaker. Now, if you might have heard of the news, unless you're stuck in the cave, if not, all of us will have seen the speech today by Prime Minister LHL, which is Circuit Breaker will be extended for 4 more weeks to the 1st of June. Right? Which means we have more time to do stuff at home and more things to do at home and for more people to work from home as well. Now, as you can see from the title today, right, shout out to my friend Joseph Chong for giving me the idea for today's video, right, and also the title of it as well. So we'll be talking about few things: beards, you'll find out more about that later, circuit breaker, and what's going on here in Singapore. So the circuit breaker is extended to 4 more weeks to the 1st of June, which means that there are also new restrictions that came out here in Singapore. Now, why is that so? It's because of what is happening right now in Singapore. Now, you might have seen today there are over 1,000 cases of COVID-19 here in Singapore, but a very small amount of them are actually the local transmitted cases. Maybe about anywhere between 10 to 20 per day. Now, that might sound small, but one of the issues is they found out that it's actually linked to an unlinked cluster, which they do not know where is it coming from. So as a preventive measure to not spread this cluster around, they decided to extend COVID-19 for 4 more weeks as well. And on top of that, extra precautions are starting here in Singapore. For example, markets, predominantly the 4 markets right now, will start restricting entry according to your ID or your IC, or for those working in Singapore, your work permit or your permanent pass. Now, how does that work then? Every IC will have a number right at the end, so anywhere from 1 to 9, right? So if you are in the odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, you are allowed to go to the market on the odd numbers days that appears on the calendar. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and vice versa. And if your IC ends with an even number, and then you can go on the even number days, right, that is shown on the calendar. This is to restrict the movement so that they are able to trace who goes as well. So when you go into the market, you will be restricted into one entry point, and then you have to show your IC, and then they will scan it, and then before they let you in as well. Right? So that is how they're doing it here in Singapore, and one of the initiatives that starts today, or rather tomorrow. The other thing is they are restricting on other non-essential services, which means my favorite thing, or rather most people's favorite thing, called bubble tea, it's no longer available for you to buy. That means you can't go there and queue, and it's not even available for takeaway. Things like barbershops, hair services, and even pet services are not allowed here today as well. So those are some of the new restrictions here that's been implemented, and goes right up to the 1st of June. Now, which leads me to my next point, which means I can't go for a haircut, and I will be staying at home a lot. So one of the new challenges I'm trying to do is see how far my mustache or my hair can grow to try to make it into a beard. So if you take a look at it, it's starting not too bad. So I have another 6 weeks or so to try to grow this as much as possible. And who knows, by the end of 6 weeks, you might see me with a beard or a mustache, all right? So this is just to talk about what's happening today. And likewise for me, nothing's impossible, as you can see from my t-shirt here. So go and try to do as much as you can when you're at home. Exercise, learn a new skill, make friends, Zoom call, do whatever you need to do, right? But most importantly, stay safe. And if you need to go out, please go out alone, or send one person of your member from your household to this area, right? So stay safe, and I'll keep you guys updated on new videos coming up this week, right up until the end of Circuit Breaker. So stay safe. I'll see you guys soon, and peace out all. Ciao.